mantra to the Lord of Cosmic Waters for Cosmic Water Yoga. Upanishad blessing mantra. Namovaha Sadavaha, Swagatam Sadavaha. Welcome all you good and beautiful people, and may you find the blessings upon your journey. Well, we're going to be kind of standing and seating today, but why don't we begin with just a comfortable seat. I'm going to be on my heels, but any place where you can find your sits bones above your knees. Allow your belly to soften. This is the most critical part of sitting, is allowing the belly to soften. When we start engaging into the belly to hold us up, we keep the back from moving. We want to feel the pelvis just roll a little bit. On the inhale, allow the chest to rise. Every inhale is an opportunity to become longer through the torso. Feel the chest rise, the pelvis drop, tail drop down. On the exhale, just allow the belly to just a little bit of engagement that it's probably doing anyway. Just don't do any more than what it wants to have happen. Seating is resting. It should not be in any way torture or uncomfortable. Just allow your awareness to drift through your body. Just how does it feel to be alive this beautiful morning? How does it feel to have the perfect body as a vehicle for your consciousness? How does it feel to be in love with every part of life? And then let's slowly make our way into a supine position, lying comfortably on our back. To do a scan and allow our body to relax before we ask it to move. To relax completely, to find the support and the foundation of the earth. Feel supported, feel held, feel hugged by the earth. Allow yourself to completely surrender. Surrender to any force that you cannot control, but in particular, surrender to gravity here. Begin by feeling how your body is lying on the ground. Just noticing how it feels to be me lying on the floor in this moment. Just noticing parts of the body that really feel comfortable and relaxed and lying on the ground, and other parts that may not be so relaxed. Just noticing, not trying to change. You're welcome to wiggle and move a little bit to try to find a little nicer resting place, but before you do that, just notice why you chose the place you chose to lie down with your body, the position of the body. Come to the back of your head, feel the back of the head on the earth. Allow your jaw to soften down towards your throat. So it's not just down towards the collarbone, it's towards the throat, in towards the throat, towards the floor from where you're lying. Just move your tongue a little bit to the left side of your mouth. Slowly back to neutral. A little bit to the right side of your mouth. Becoming aware of any sensations as you slowly move your tongue from side to side. Any sensations in your body. Notice if it changes the way you're lying on the ground, changes the way your head is sitting with respect to your shoulders, or even if it's changing the way your shoulders lie on the ground. You can feel that movement all the way down your torso. The tongue is the very beginning of the digestive tract. You might be able to feel that engagement all the way down the front center of your body. And if not, that's fine too. Everyone feels things differently. It's a process. Allow your awareness to come down the back of your head now, relaxing your face completely. Just drawing a straight line from the back of your head down through your spine and your neck. Feel how the shoulders are supporting the spine. You bring that line down between the shoulder blades, down to the lower ribs as they connect. Breathing, quietly scanning, feeling the movement of the spine with your breath. Feeling the line of the spine on the floor. Where is it touching? Where is it reaching? Where is it relaxed? All the way down where the spine meets the pelvis. Feel how that line continues down through the pelvis into the sacrum. Notice how the right and left halves of the pelvis are lying with respect to each other. And then draw that line straight down from your tailbone, straight down between your legs. And notice if your legs are lying equally distant from the line down the center. Does it feel like you're a kilter one way or another? Just feeling, just sensing, just embodying the experience before we begin the movement. Just give yourself another moment here, feeling the breath, allowing your breath to slow down even more. Try to allow the inhale to extend and allow the breath to be relaxed. So just allow things to soften. Don't try to engage to inhale. Just soften. Feel your body relax and expand in size. Keep your nostrils open, your airway open, and just feel yourself fill for as long as you can without disturbance, without any fatigue, and certainly without any fear of going too long without a breath. As soon as you feel like you need a breath, go ahead and exhale. Exhale slowly. Exhale through a relax. Allow your entire torso to relax back down, collapse back down towards the earth. And just several times, as slow an inhale as you can allow your body to make. Just a slow relaxation. Notice how when your torso relaxes, it gets bigger. Slowly exhale. And over the next several cycles of your breath, slowly begin to roll to one side or another. And slowly make your way to standing. And just give this a try. If it's not going to work for you, that's fine. But see if you can manage to make it to standing without using your hands or your arms. There we go. There we go. Nicely done. Nicely done. And just begin to find a comfortable place on your feet. Begin to notice how your feet are situated on the earth. How are they carrying the weight of your body? Can you feel your pinky toe? Begin to draw a line from your heel to the outside of the foot, all along the outside of both feet simultaneously. Just bring your awareness to the shape of the feet, drawing a line onto the floor with your imagination. Across the toes, feeling each toe as the line goes in front of the toe. Circling around the big toe. Now on the inside, the arch side of the foot. Just noticing where you're making contact, where you are and where you're not, all the way back to the heel. Now bring a line from directly between the heels, just with your imagination, straight up to your tailbone, straight up through the center of your body, out the crown of your head. Just bringing your awareness to that length of your body, and feel yourself become longer as you become aware of the lengthening of your body. Relax your knees, relax your feet. Just notice how your hands are situated. Are your hands facing the side of your body? Are they facing forward? Are they facing more backwards? Just notice how you carry your shoulders, how your arms hang, how your fingers hang. Keep a sense of that throughout the class. Notice how you hold your chin. Is your chin sticking out? Most people don't draw their chin in. Well, let's draw our chin in. Actually bring an index and a middle finger right to the center of the chin, and just allow the jaw to relax, press the chin in, and feel the crown of the head rise. Let go. This isn't a strong press. This is just guiding the chin towards the throat, and feel the back of the neck lengthen. Allow the pelvis to relax as you do that. Release the chin again. Allow it to come out of it. Feel your spine as it lengthens as you push the chin in. See if you can allow your tail to become lighter, dragging down towards the floor, the feet becoming heavier. Feel how the length makes your body feel. Go ahead and let that go for a minute now. And now let's slowly make our way back down onto the floor. Step your left foot forward. Step your right foot back, come up onto the toes, and slowly lower into the left. You can even bring your weight over that left leg. It's easier to bring the back knee down. And now press the back heel away as we allow the front foot to become heavier, and try to just lift straight back up. There you go. And bring the feet back together, and we'll try that on the other side now. Bring the weight into the other foot that's going to be in front. Step the other foot back. Tuck the toes under in the back, and slowly. Now I like to bring the weight under that front foot so I'm not engaging that back knee, except there's a place to come down onto, and the front foot's more balanced. And down. And once again, come back up. Bring that weight over the front foot. Notice how that makes the whole process easier. There you go. And let's just come on back down to the mat without using our hands in any way that's comfortable. Okay. Let's begin in a side seated paddle. Side seated. Side saddle seat. That's what I'm trying to say, a side saddle seat. So I have my right leg in front and my left leg behind. Okay, so we would call this stag pose or deer pose in yin. Uh-oh. And just find that relaxed place in your body. Feel what part of your bottom is on the floor and what part of your bottom is off the floor. Typically, someone's going to feel their right sits bone heavier than their left if the right leg is across the front and the left leg is across the back. And just find that for a minute. Where is it in your body today? And slowly allow the right hand to just slide out to the side. Allow your whole body to come a little bit more into the right side and slide it back. Keeping contact with the right hand in the floor. Using the floor as a prop. Using the floor for more sensation. Just noticing how the weight shifts on both the pelvis and the shoulder. We're trying to extend the body long. Now I'm allowing my head to go like this because I'm looking at the TV back so I can see what's happening out there. And then go ahead and just stop for a moment. Give yourself a few moments to embody that movement, to feel it throughout our entire body. Now extend both legs straight, just for a moment. Bounce the knees a bit. Just allow the knees to relax, allow the feet to relax, allow your torso to relax, but still find this length. Allowing the chin to reach up, down and in. And then find that deer pose on the other side. This may be a very different experience for you. It's always a different experience for me. Give yourself a moment or two to acclimate to this side, and maybe bring your awareness to any differences you feel in your body. Taking this seat on this side. Allow the left hand to come to the side, flat on the earth, and slowly just allow your body to drift over to the left as far as is comfortable. And try to keep your head in line with your spine. And back. I'll have to close my eyes to do that. Breathe. And if it feels right for you to engage in inhale as we move or an exhale as we move, do so. But if you're inhaling as you come out a few times, go ahead and try the opposite. If you're just breathing and feeling, just continue to do that. All the way out. And back. And we're just warming up here a little bit. Give yourself another moment to sit in the seat and see if that just changed the way you feel in your body. Just those gentle movements, moving the pelvis a little bit. We're feeling this engagement at the thighs, at the hip joint. We have an external rotation in the front leg, rolling out. An internal rotation on the back leg, rolling in. Both rolling in the same direction, but one will be in, one will be out. Feel how the feet are relaxing on the floor. Our feet are where we really feel the earth. Our feet make contact with the earth most of the time, so they're very sensitive to how they are on the earth. And our body's sensitive to how the feet feel. Allow that to happen. Extend the legs once again. Bounce the knees out, maybe a little bit wider this time. And you can allow the feet to just kind of move a little bit and notice this oscillatory movement. How does that feel in your pelvis? And then stop and see how it feels to sit after we bounce the legs for a few moments. Relaxing your body, finding that upright position. And then once again, we will come to the stag pose with the right foot in front, the left foot behind. You're going to bring that right arm out to the side once again, someplace comfortable. We're going to bring the back of the hand under the chin to help us keep our eyes level and the arm level. And we're slowly, leading with the eyes, we're going to start to look to the right and then allow our whole body to roll to the right, keeping the head, the shoulder, and the elbow level. Just several times. And the first time you do this, you can actually go and don't take yourself to discomfort, but just notice where you are. You can find something on the wall that's directly in front of you and notice where you began. We're going to do several of these. Just going to where the movement begins to become a little stiff or a little chattery, where the quality of the movement, the quality of the sensation begins to diminish. Just maybe one more time like this. Release the hand. Give yourself just a moment to feel that movement in your body. Bring the right hand back out to the side. Hand once again under the chest, or under the under the chin. So keep the eyes straight ahead. This is the whole point of this. And now what we're going to do is we're going to turn the body to the right and turn the eyes and the head to the left. See how that feels in your body. Really restricts the movement and come back to the neutral position. Head going left, shoulders and body going right. Very awkward movement. Just do that once or twice and then go back the same direction again. Everybody's going the same direction. Just feel if you haven't made a little bit of improvement in that movement. And you see on the wall that going just a little bit further. So go ahead and relax that out for just a moment. And now we're going to take this into a different direction. Instead of twisting the body to the right, what I'm going to ask you to do is bring your right hand out to the front, slide along the front, out over this front knee. Just reach out. The left arm can be anywhere that's comfortable. I sometimes like to bring it behind me and then slowly back up, feeling the hand on the earth all the way back to your knee. Slowly coming up. Very slowly allowing your body to open easily and relax. Never forcing, always relaxing. And then maybe the next time we come out, we can start to sweep the arm a little bit to the right, to the side, and allow our body to come to the side. So we're starting to bring a little bit more twist into the extension of the back. Once again, staying within your comfort zone. Another time, this arm can be, like I said, anywhere you want. So twist it around a little bit more. Just whatever feels good to you. And go ahead and stop. Give yourself a moment. Feel your body. Bring the hand back underneath the chin. Bring the right hand out to the side. Always getting ready to go to the other side. And just take that same movement. And just notice if your body is opened up a little bit more. I've probably gained about 60 degrees of rotation. Just a little bit of work. Go ahead and extend the legs long. In fact, let's do this. Let's get off to one side. Let's do the same movement. Stretch out with the right arm around the side and then extend the legs out and roll onto the back. Bring the arms to the side. Find a comfortable place on your back just to scan through your body once again, allowing everything to relax. Face to relax, jaw to relax. Feel your ribs soften down towards the floor, your pelvis relax. You can help with your hands. It really helps to bring that awareness to your body with your hands. Now see if you can reverse that movement. Maybe reach the right arm up overhead, bend the knees out to the side, and just swing your body back to that seated position. And let's do that again. Sweep the arm out, around, and long. Begin to roll onto the right side, knees out. Roll over that front knee and back up. Let's go to the other side. Let's bring the opposite leg. So for me, it'll be my left leg's coming across the front. Make sure I have enough room to spread out. Right leg isn't back. Just find that for just a moment. So again, just allow this left hand to come out to the side. Just a little, wherever it's comfortable. You don't have to come out far. In fact, don't come out far. This is more into the twisting. Bring the right back of the right hand underneath the chin. Feel that length. What we're doing is we're guiding the crown of the head away from the pelvis. Supporting this, keeping the head level as we rotate towards the left. And just notice how this side may be different. And when the quality of the movement begins to diminish, that's where we stop. Just notice where you are on the wall behind you and slowly unwind. Several times, very slowly, leading with your eyes back around. And notice what goes by. Your eyes are looking on the horizon. Just see what's happening. Allow all of your senses to be stimulated. And maybe one more time this way. Feel the integration of this movement. Okay, so now we're going to just take a little bit of a break here. Start to embody the sensations, embody that movement. Allow your body to relax and learn. That's the most important part of the process, actually, is not the movement. It's the space between the movement. All right, so let's put that left hand back out once again. And bring the hand under. So as the body's twisting to the left, allow the head and the eyes to go to the right. Very awkward, very difficult to do. So don't worry about getting it right. Embrace failure on something like this until your body learns how to do it. See, my shoulder wants to go both ways at the same time. It's like you have it twisting something both ways. So it's wringing your spine out very gently. And then allow yourself to come all the way around to the left again. And I picked up a lot more mobility on this side already than I did on the other side. Keep this hand more or less down. See me lifting it. So once again, give yourself just a little bit of a break here for a moment. See how your sits bones are positioned on the floor. Perhaps you're a little bit more level now. I feel that way. My right sits bone is way up in the air. I can feel it on the floor now. And then right hand, do what you will with it. I kind of like to bring it into the back. And just slide your left hand over the leg onto the floor. Come out over that left knee as far as is comfortable. And I'm not near as comfortable on this side as the other side. So I'm stopping here. And I'm allowing my body to fall back. Do this several times. Slow, slow. With your breath. Feeling the breath. Always breathe. And slowly back. And one more time this way. Maybe you can feel yourself each time we repeat the movement, but not repeat the movement. I'm moving my hand a little bit differently each time. Coming over the knee, but maybe a little bit to the front sometimes, a little bit to the back. You can move your right arm, you can move your legs a little bit. You can twist your body. There's a lot of different little variations that we can do through this movement so that the body learns holistically. So once again, now we're going to reach out the left hand and sweep it around a little bit. See where that goes. I'm going to bring this hand in front to help me out this time. And back around. Sweeping out and around and back. Notice my right leg started to want to move. If your body wants to move to support the major movement, allow that to happen. That's the very purpose of a class like this, is to allow your body to integrate the movement throughout the whole thing. And maybe then next time we do this, we can just stretch out, let the legs become long and roll onto our back. Once again, giving ourselves those few moments of total rest and relaxation. And let us bathe in the experiences, the sensations from both the senses, the sights, the sounds, the smells, the tastes, but in particular the internal sensations. How am I feeling? Where can I feel the floor? How's the weight of my body being carried through my skeleton? And maybe roll back to seating once again. Allow the left arm to come up overhead. Maybe the knees come towards the left, helping you roll. Trying to keep the whole left side of your body on the floor and just swinging around back into this seat. Let's do that a couple more times. Back onto our back. And maybe begin to notice that it doesn't really matter that much where your left arm is once you start to move. The object here is to learn to use our torso as the fulcrum for movement, not the appendages. We want to save the hips and the shoulders. We want to use the back, the sides, the body when we're moving on the floor for advantage. So once again, out. Feel this body as it goes in. Let your body roll. This isn't coming from my arms. My arms aren't even on the ground, or my legs. They don't have to be on the ground. This is all rolling across the spine. Making the roll begin from the spine. Okay, so I'm reaching my arm across, but I'm pressing the left elbow or the left shoulder down and in. I'm pulling my left shoulder towards my spine, and that allows this to roll out. Left knee's coming up. So now I'm a small body coming over and up to see it. Okay, so this is the first stage of the practice that we finally made it to. We can go this side. If you're lying on your back, you can do the same on the other side that we just learned how to do. Come up either way. Okay, and using your arms as little as possible. You saw me use them there because it's a little awkward rolling around right where I am. But try not to use the arms for this, right? The arm just slides out and slides back. Slides out that way and back. We want to feel this in the torso. We want advantage. So stretching the right leg out that way lifts my whole body up. Counterbalancing. Let's come to seated for a moment. Let's just come into a comfortable seated pose for just a moment, whatever that is for us. Just sit for a moment, feel the breath in the upright position now. Allow your body to align with gravity, so you're not working. Jaw relaxed, chin more or less in. You can even come in and allow the chin to draw in just a little bit. Once you get used to this, you don't need to use your fingers anymore. So it just becomes something natural to have the chin drawn in, and that just pulls the crown of the head up just a little bit. Feel the back of the neck lengthen. And allow the rest of the back to relax into the lengthening neck. The tail coming closer to the floor, finding the lengthening. Okay, so the next step now is to go from side seated, and we'll begin once again with the right foot in front, I believe. That's where we start. So go from side seating to standing. So this is almost always an easier we get from your back to standing. But we'll start from here now. We know how to roll up and back from this position. So from here, we want to stand. How do we stand from here? Okay, so there are several ways we can do this. We're just going to focus on one today. You can just roll your body forward and back. You can bring your hands out front, just roll forward and back from this position. This is just this can be a whole practice for me. Because you've got the legs, internal, external rotation, and you're moving both hips at the same time coming forward. Feel the symmetries. Feel if you have symmetry in your body. And the hands are more or less just to feel the floor so that you know you're supported, that you're not going to fall. Don't try to use your arms as the moving vehicle. Try to make all the movement from your body. What does that mean? You draw your pelvis back and down as you come up. You draw your pelvis in and down towards the navel. In and down as you come back. So that you're not using this. It's all coming from below. So as you start to come out like this, we can maybe just come up. Forward and back. Counterbalancing the movement. Slow and easy. We can come out a little bit to the right and stand. Come out a little bit to the left. See how that is. Put a little bit more weight on the left leg. And back. And several times. However that feels for you. If you need to bring your legs closer together or further apart, do that. But make it easy. So when you lift up, see if you can peel yourself off slowly. So leaning forward, it's bringing that weight forward. Your butt's already off the ground before you even start to bring any weight, extra weight into your legs. And then just press the knees down, chin in, and the head goes up. Let's try that on the other side. Get comfortable first. Find that place. Breathe. Check out that chin. Length of the back is very important. Let my tongue come out a little bit. You almost feel that there's a force pushing the tongue out. Allow that to happen. And then maybe begin this movement slowly out. Now I'm in a very different place on this side. Lead with the crown of your head. I'm looking, don't look. Blue eyeless looking down and back. Not a lot of weight on the hands now. You want to bring the weight into the pelvis and make that a counterbalance. Weebles wobble, but they don't fall down. So all the weight's at the bottom. That's where we want to put our weight. You know, we're stretching out. This part of the body doesn't weigh much. So all that fluid's in the lower part of the body. It's just back and forth, staying within your easy range of motion. That's the important part. We never want to put our body into a state of distress. If we do that, we just lock up the muscles. And then we're actually working against ourselves. We're not cool, calm, and relaxed the whole time. Just let your body, over several iterations, begin to become this movement. Rolling the pelvis to bring ourselves back. And we roll the pelvis backwards by drawing the lower point 2 inches beneath the pelvis, or beneath the navel, back towards the spine. One more time. Feels so good. Give yourself a little bit of break here. You can always come out of the shape if it's annoying to you. And then the next movement is the same as we did on the other side. We're going to begin to lean forward maybe a little bit and then up. This may feel very different than the other side. Slowly back down. You can use your hands for guidance, but let's try to keep the weight out of the arms and shoulders. Lean forward. Allow the pelvis to begin to lift, and then lift the head by drawing the chin in. Lifting through the back. Drawing the chin in, lengthens the neck, pushes the head up, and everything has to follow the head. And several more times. So, leaning forward. Don't try to go straight up. You don't have the muscles for that. We're not designed that way. And back. All the way up. All the way back. Then you just saw me look like I went straight up, but it's just a little bit of movement forward. You don't even have to move your body forward. You can do it all with your pelvis. And this is slowly over time you begin to learn this easy, gentle movement. It just feels so great on your hips and those opposite rotations. Now let's extend the legs long. Fine. And in fact, why don't we make our way onto our back for a minute? Let us really melt, dissolve, become one with the earth. Let your whole body be easy. And just begin to become aware of how your body feels lying on the floor in this moment. Without a story about why it's different. Just compare to the other times we've been lying on our back. And let's bring ourselves back into a seated position. So for me, I'm going to put my left arm up because that's where I want to roll so I can face the TV. Same as we've been doing. Coming out, bringing the weight over this front knee. Let's go the other way. Let's bring that. We started with the right knee on the front, so we'll continue with the right knee. I was going to go right from there. So on this way to standing now, what if we, instead of coming straight forward, what if we come out a little bit to the right, allow the pelvis to come up and come up to standing this way. Back down. Standing this way, and then we can bring a foot up. Drag this foot back and around. This way, this foot to come forward. Make it reversible. this foot forward. Slowly back. You can even bring the butt all the way down, but we're not quite ready for that yet. And down. Let's take the legs out front. Let's bounce them out a little bit. Give ourselves a minute here. We can even bring the legs a little bit wider. Let's do that. Let's bring the legs a little bit wider. Point to toes. Draw the toes back. Allow the heels to feel the floor and slide. Not really slide, but become heavy. So when you point the toes away, you can feel the engagement. My heels haven't really moved. When I bring them back, you can feel this pressure all the way up the bones of my legs through the knee into the pelvis, pushing the pelvis back. Do it this way. Bottom of the pelvis is drawn forward. Bottom of the pelvis pushes back. So you can feel that just a little. You don't have to go as far as me. I want to just feel the sensation of it. The connection of the feet and the ankles with the pelvis. So let's come on and bring the left leg out in front now. Still some room that way. And once again, instead of bringing ourselves forward, we want to come a little bit to the left and sweep the right leg out. Come back, find your balance over this knee. Allow this knee to come back and down. Over this way, and that lines us up for this movement. Slowly back. Let's do that another time. We want these to be reversible. If we can stop anywhere in the movement and go the opposite direction, that means we're in control. That means we're physically in control of our body. If you can't reverse where you are, what you're doing in your body, you are not in control. Gravity is in control. Okay, your anti-gravity device is not working well for you if that's the case. So there's spots on here that are more difficult than others. Getting up is usually easy. Can we follow that same path down? Going up and coming down. All right. Slow it down. Notice coming back forward over that knee and back. Reversibility. Sometimes we don't come the same way back. Okay. So let's come back to the other side now. And I'm going to start sideways so I can come towards you this time. So I'm going to come out over this knee, draw the step forward, tuck the back toes down, and step up. So let's give that a try. Step back with the right foot, back down. Well, that didn't quite work because I came into a seated position. I didn't bring the leg back. You have to keep the head in the game in somatics. That's all part of it. You never want to be on cruise control. Okay, so let's see if I can figure out why I came back the way I did. Oh, I usually do come in to see it. We're going to come out over this, step up. There it is right there. Okay? I have to come sideways. I was trying to come forward. Kind of confused me. Step up and step back. Sideways. So do that several times, slowly and easily. Part of this, you can actually come up and start swinging your leg in different ways. This is a really great little thing. That's another class that I teach. James saw this one on this side. And let's come to the other side. So what I'm saying is if you're stuck someplace, you don't have to go all the way every time. Work on the places where you're stuck, where you are allowing gravity to have you. And let's come to the other side now. So the left leg is in front. Once again, I'll be turning sideways. I'm going to slide out over that left leg. Bring that right foot up. Tuck the left toes under. Come out over that right knee. Extend through the back leg. And then lift and step. Let's come back. Slowly down. Come around. Oh, I don't want to go that way. I want to go this way. Slowly, once again, out over that front leg. Allow that to bring the right leg back, the back leg forward. Weight over the upright leg. And step. Weight over the upright leg. Step back. Weight over the upright leg. Step back and around. One more time. Tuck the back toes. Upright leg. Bring the weight where things are upright. And keep upright. Step back. Upright leg. Upright. Upright. Swing back around. And into the position. So we run into problems when we're not engaging gravity correctly. You don't put up a telephone pole like that for it to bear weight. You don't put up any support like that to bear weight. You want it this way. So any part of our body that's bearing weight, the weight goes into the ground, not into the wall. Okay, so it's just it's part of the mind-body connection, which is what we really work on in somatics. It's not building muscle. It's giving muscles the education on how to move before they engage. Because if we do not from the outset organize the movement in our body, and this isn't something we can do cognitively, this is something that happens at the much deeper level. If that organization isn't correct at the beginning, then it doesn't matter what you do afterwards, you're disorganized in the movement. You're not going to get that organization back. It happens as soon as the joints have to stabilize and get ready to move in a certain direction. If they're not stabilized right, everything else is unstable. Okay, so if you're in a class and keep having to jump into something or something like that, you're not learning. Your body's not learning. It's just hurting itself. You need to do it slowly, over and over again, different variations, and allow yourself to learn. Let's come onto our backs for a moment. A little rest at the end. Once again, feel deep into the earth. Feel your back, whatever part of your body is lying on the earth. Sinking deeper and deeper into the earth. Allowing your breath to soften, your whole body to soften. Checking in with your eyes, back of your ears, your throat. beings exist in peace and freedom. And with my thoughts, my words,